You're listening to the Saturday Night Gaming Podcast, Project Paradox. Hope you enjoy.
And welcome back to another action-packed episode brought to you by Saturday Night Gaming. This is Project Paradox. I am Tony Stevens. I'll be your narrator, your guide, and the GM for this session, as long as the players don't kill me off at some point. I'll go ahead and let my players introduce themselves and their characters and let you know a little bit about what's going on for them up to the points that they remember. But before I get that far, I want to remind you, don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. That's the best thing you can do. Give us your love because we're giving you everything we got. And we'll go ahead and start at my right.
My name is Jessica. I'm playing Birgitta. I think I'm hungover. I don't remember what's going on.
I am Dan. I am playing Zix Kennfang and occasionally Zazzle Cogswiggle. And we got thrown by a giant man into a portal and then saved by another giant man. Keep in mind I'm about 4'5", who pulled me out of a free fall into nothing. Bright nothing that he apparently can maneuver in just fine.
Yeah, well, I mean, what's the difference between falling into nothing and falling into everything?
Yeah. I haven't really looked into that yet, but
yeah, well,
Zazzle would be intrigued to find out.
Sounds fair.
I'm Ronnie. I'm playing Maziel DeGrain. He found a gauntlet
That he did.
that talks to him.
Wait,
Nobody
it
else
talks to you?
Yeah, the gauntlet talks to me. Nobody else knows the gauntlet talks to me, so it just looks like I'm talking to my hand.
I shall talk to the hand because none of you understand.
I'm also voicing Thulgrim Bloodwind tonight.
Woo!
Yay!
Nice. And we have a special guest appearance by the one and the only
Ryan.
That's right.
And I am going to be playing as Magni Agnar, former member of the Union of Might, current most glorious man in all of Heavenscape. And I also have a weapon that talks to me.
Because who does it? You're not cool if your weapon doesn't talk to you.
Hey. Mine turns into a dagger or a sword.
Which potentially doesn't talk to you,
It doesn't
correct?
talk
Okay.
to me, though.
Well, mine will turn your sword into a dagger.
Oh. That's just because of the size of yours?
Just saying, yeah.
Well, I'm 4'5". It's not about the size of the weapon. It's how you swing it.
All right. On that note, we'll go ahead and pick up where we left off. You were on basically floating debris in what appears to you to be endless space. Can't even really see stars that align with any kind of constellation that you know of. Just vast nothingness or everythingness. Who knows? However, like I said, this is floating debris, but it's quite large. What you're standing on currently would be the equivalent of about 10 city blocks. What's left of it. That's where you found the carcass, pulling forth the Obsidian gauntlet that was then fought over, but achieved by our man Bones. And I believe you had just spoken to your hand, and it was telling you that deicide is a good idea.
My hand does that all the time.
Do you tell people
Slay
to
it.
talk to the hand? Not yet.
Top to the head, because I have already.
And I had asked Sam and Tom to help me save Zazzle. That was what I was doing last turn, because he's infected.
He is infected with some sort of techno-organic virus.
Yes.
And how did you want to save them? Using the help of the Lightning Man and the...
Sam was going to do the same thing that he had done to get the virus out of the other person. I think it was the girl.
Uh-huh.
Where he was going to...
The android, yes.
Where he was going to shock the virus until it liquefies.
Okay. And you want to do this to your brother?
That is currently my best idea. And my brother had not yet had a chance to tell me that it wasn't a good idea or was.
Do you want to roleplay as Zazel right now?
Sure.
Just so he can tell you what he thinks? I mean, we need his consent, right?
Yeah. I'm thinking he might be worried about whether he would survive the guy who has the power of body explosion, zapping him with that much electricity.
And of course, Birgitta's here too. She's still laying on the ground trying to get her wits about her as she has been thrown through crazy realm after realm. But she may overhear, well, I'll shock him with electricity. That seems like a good idea.
That's
It worked for the girl.
It's literally never a good idea.
It literally just worked for the girl to get the virus out of her. And Tom Thumb helped.
Oh yeah, that's right, I'm here too. I forgot I was here. Tom Thumb!
Tom Thumb helped hold off the virus.
That's what I do.
When it was a pool of mercury that I had slammed into the ground. So...
Fair enough. If you want to flip coins over there for yourself and see what Zazel might think about all this. Or Zazzle? Zaz?
I'm thinking...
Is he feeling zazzy?
He might try... Well, his only two real spells that he's ever figured out how to overload were his fireball and his shield. And I don't think either one of them super works here. But he might be able to overcharge Tom. Like, let Tom use the orb to overcharge and give him enough power that he can fight the infection out.
It's all possible. I'm not going to stop you from doing anything.
Tom says that he is a god.
This is true.
We asked him, and he affirmed that he is.
The thumb of a god, yes.
So, I'm going to trust him.
Fair enough.
Zazzle, who has up till recently worked for someone that we thought of as a god.
Yeah, he wasn't a god, though. Pretty sure. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe he's just a lesser god.
So that's a 17 plus 10 to try and come up with a way to help Tom gain enough of a charge.
Okay. Since it's Zazzle, I'll go ahead and set you at a D4 countdown. That'll be basically figuring out a way to make your mana capacitor work with Tom as a conduit, and then we'll see what we can do from there. All right.
Start that there, since that's currently there.
Bones, do you have anything in your life right now that you're planning?
I mean, trying to get back to where we came from. Start killing some folks.
And how would you get there? This is a man of action plan. Currently on a big floating chunk of debris. You do have the red-bearded fella who seemed to be able to pull you all here when you tapped your heels together and wished for it.
Incidentally, I did say all of that out loud about Tom being a god.
The little guy's a god?
Thumb of a god, by your perspective, a god in and of myself. Yeah, it's like...
You're the god's thumb?
Look, if you ever played with one of those dolls, the little Russian dolls, they're made out of wood, there's like a tiny one inside of a big one,
What is
but they're
Russia?
all... Look, it's this place that birthed one of the greatest scientists of the entire multiverse, and then he started going around poking and prodding everybody with stuff.
He made dolls?
No, he didn't make doll. Maybe there's a doll of him. I don't know. It's like a Stein doll, maybe? I don't know. You break it apart.
There's
it's a
Stein doll
babushka.
inside of another Stein doll?
Yeah, well, that makes more sense now than I even thought it did. It does.
He might have made dolls.
He
That
very
would not
well
surprise
could.
me.
I don't understand where this
But
conversation
then you
is
open up the
going.
last one and it's like, surprise, virus.
Stein Prime.
It's an explosion. Who knows? It's Russia. It's the mother of everything. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
So, little fella,
Hey, big fella. At least,
please tell me you're not from Valos.
I'm from Valos.
Oh, me? Am I? Like,
I
from
am.
Valos? No, I'm from the time. The well of all time. I don't know
I
if
was
you've
making
heard.
sure that you were not another relative.
You're from Valos?
no.
Wait, he's from Valos?
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
from Valos.
Thulgrim is, yes.
Thulgrim?
I know, but I don't know that. 'Cause I'm just
She would be from
Sorry.
the day and age that he would have been young.
Yeah, I'm from the Huntsman day and age. I stumbled through a void portal because those are apparently everywhere in Valos.
Yes, they are. I've fallen through many myself into great peril.
I have some Velocian sand in my giant backpack.
I hear it's coarse and it gets everywhere.
I use it as pocket sand, except I make it into a pebble and I put it through somebody's skull. It's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Indeed.
All right, so yes, the little fellow says that he's a thumb god, the god of thumbs, or a thumb that is the god of you.
It's not the god of my
It's
phone.
really, it's an issue of philosophy at this point. I can't speak too much. to
Thulgrim
it.
has conquered philosophy. I wrestled it with my arms.
And you too have mighty large thumbs. Your thumbs are great. If you got into a thumb war with me, though, I would win. It's just because my thumb has thumbs. Opposable.
That's creepy.
No, it makes me a winner.
That's
So weird.
creepy. Right?
Or awesome.
No, just creepy.
Lean into the awesome. Thumbs up. You need one? I've got plenty.
All right,
My mind is
what are we
broken.
doing other than
That's the
talking
question
about
that's
thumbs?
been posed to you.
Right now,
Imagine a thumb war.
Yes, a war of all
It's
the
a
thumbs.
thumb with thumbs.
Bunch of thumbs running into war.
right now, Zix and Zazzle are busy
Hits your
trying
pressure points.
to
Oh no!
put together a way to
His thumbs
Make
have a
it
civil
work.
war.
Let's-
If nobody else
Gets
has
you like
anything else they want to do on
I
this
think-
big floating
no,
debris
I
in
think
space.
we should do something.
So you just want to do that?
I don't know, something.
Okay, you're on a big floating debris in space. He's basically just rolled
Is
to
it
see.
space or is it the void?
I want to roll and
Would
see.
you know? You would know if you've traveled through the void, and you know the void, then you would call it the void.
Which I have, right?
Other people have not.
Okay, we're not in space, we're in the void.
I'm going to try and see if I can talk John the Red into. Oh wait, no. That's right, because Bones hasn't talked to John the Red yet.
Hmm.
He's only talked to the Thumb God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he can.
I mean, there's a
Red.
big grouping of people
You can
just
say-
standing on
you
this
can say
big
hi to
chunk
John
of
the
rock.
Red
So I
if you
mean,
want.
Well, he wouldn't know who he is though yet. He wouldn't know. He
just be a guy in a really cool blue trench coat.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a trench coat. Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot.
So, you're a god. Does that mean you can travel anywhere and take people anywhere?
Are we talking to the thumb
Like
or
in
John?
time?
No, not in time.
Because that's totally my gig. Time's omnipotent master. Tom, nice to meet you.
You're omnipotent?
However-
I am omnipotent.
John the Red,
I've been told.
he's all powerful, yes.
Omnipotent?
That means you... Okay. Just never mind.
Impotent is the other version of that.
No, I'm not that. I'm Omni.
I don't know.
I have potential to do anything.
Would John the Red have heard that conversation? Because I believe he had already offered to take us somewhere if we...
Eyebrow wiggle waggle? What are
Was it
you
the
asking?
action? Are we going to the action?
Is it more action? Fulgrim! Yes! Old fellow! Seriously, you've gotten old!
Yes, you still look the same.
Your face is hurting my eyes. You should go young again. Actually, you look charming. Kind of a Sean Connery thing going on.
It has been a while.
Yes, I started working for this guy named Tom. Hunting down this robot. Keeps replicating itself all over the place. It's like, ha, I got you, you're 422, ha ha ha. And they tried to get me, and I was like, no. And
422.
no, not 422, maybe. Yes, 422. There's more of them.
Is he green?
No.
Does he wear a hat?
Maybe. Who knows? Sometimes there's hats, sometimes there's green. I don't know. You're asking me too many questions. I feel a lot of pressure. Not enough beards. One man has a beard here. I can trust him.
I have a handlebar.
That's sneaky beard. It's like a beard that was wanting to be a beard, but then got sneaky and devious towards the end.
Starts down here and goes up to the ears.
Oh, that's impressive. I like that. What's the question? What are we doing? Who's the girl? Hey. My eyebrows wiggle waggle.
That's weird.
All right.
What are we doing?
We're about to shoot that little dude with lots and lots of lightning, I think.
Why are we doing that? I thought we were trying to go somewhere.
No, wait. They're going to give that big mana bomb to that other dude.
Didn't you want to go somewhere?
And he's little too.
Yeah.
What?
Where do we want to go? I don't know if this guy's the guy to trust with this.
He holds his hand out over his eyebrows and he looks around and he's like, if only we could perceive more. I don't know. Here, jump into my pockets.
They usually take us to the action.
Are we jumping it? Where are we trying to go? What is even happening?
I'm just trying to go back to where we came from.
Which was...
I'm figuring I'm down to the one turn left on my precog, by the way.
We were in a facility.
Oh yeah, the home base of the heretic haters.
Yeah, where Malik the Red was. I think his name was Malik.
She probed some brains and
Well, he
shaved
totally
some
got
aura.
killed.
Oh no, Malik is dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead.
Why are we trying to go back there then?
To kill more.
Is there more?
There's always more.
He did have brothers, yes.
What
Sam's
would
been
our
walking around
purpose? So
calling
our
us.
purpose for going there would just be to kill. Like, do we have a purpose why we're killing them? We just want to.
Because I want to.
Wait,
That's not really good reason. All right, what do you want to do?
Zazzle's
I started talking to
Wait.
my hand.
You're gonna do what?
Why are you talking to your hand?
Zazzle's like, you're gonna do
Oi,
what?
listen. All right. Della, stop asking so many questions. We
What
don't
are
need
you
all
wanting?
these questions.
No,
we
we
just
need
need to go
questions.
kill something.
I want
Be
to
quiet,
get
Tom.
this virus out of
That's
my
not Tom.
brother.
What are you talking to? It's a voice you
What?
can't
Your
even hear.
brother.
My
Yelling
brother
at
wants
it.
to get this virus out of him.
What virus?
The virus that was in the girl in the cabin.
Yeah.
The cabin in the
I
woods.
didn't like her. It wasn't woods.
Well, the virus isn't in her anymore. It's now in my brother, and we need to get it out.
I kind of agree with this. I don't like his brother, but
I would rather get it out here where there doesn't appear to be anything else to let it affect.
okay.
All
That
right.
girl was creepy.
Now,
I had her by the neck.
meanwhile-
If she's in him now, we need to get her out.
Meanwhile, Birgitta has such a limited understanding of like
I told
what
you
happened.
I'm hungover.
Oh my goodness.
I was clearly drinking.
It's always like, yeah,
I don't remember anything.
I'm gonna kill this android chick.
I don't
There was
like
a thing
the
inside
chick.
of her?
No, I don't like the little girl.
She's inside
and
him?
Now the thing is in him, and I don't like that.
Alright, now, meanwhile, in an undisclosed location,
Locution.
the location?
What is happening?
Location. Magni.
Uh-oh.
A large pile of debris sits atop you,
A top.
and you push it easily.
I mean,
duh.
Yeah.
It's the
So
strength.
what?
Now, you realize that you're in this Nexus station, this port that you had come to in the middle of all of your superheroics. You are facing off against this weird void demon calling himself Mr. Magpie. You didn't like him. You thought he was sassy. He didn't know. The bowl cut. That's class. All right. So, there you are. And you do hear something in the distance. But you can't quite make out what it is. It's like a faint voice.
Through the portal?
No, it's like over and below some other rubble.
Okay.
You could leave it if you want to. It's fine. It doesn't matter.
I'll go check on it. It seems like it's there for a reason.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it could be plot development. Who knows? All right. Just give me a roll on your perception, which would be your wisdom.
Hey, 1 right off the bat.
Nice. How about
Do you want
that
to
extra
keep that,
favor?
or do you want to use a chip to buy me off to re-roll?
I told you this table's cursed.
How important is, I'll just use it. There we go.
You never know.
You never know. 8.
8 plus 9. You got 17. Do you have anything that boosts?
That perception.
Oh, yay. And how many do you have
I'm
of that? Up to
proficient.
that? Okay, so that adds 1 to it.
So it's an 18.
So it's an 18. That's not too bad. You can't quite make out where exactly it is, but you do hear, Magni, you had better come find me. I am buried under stuff. I do not like this humiliation. I am dirty. I'm pretty sure I'm dirty and we are going to need a bath.
Well, Christ, get yourself out of there.
I can't. I don't have arms and legs. That's what you're for.
I've seen you do far more athletic things than get yourself out from under some rocks.
Just lift up the big pile of rocks, you dumb lump.
I'll kick it over.
All right, just give me a roll on your strength.
It's a good thing my
Told
strength is
you.
a 15.
Oh,
Try
wow.
rolling in here.
17. I mean,
17. I've got, look,
Man.
you have like athletics or any kind of...
I've got physique.
That's more of like a...
I have willpower. I'm proficient in willpower. I could intimidate the rocks.
Yes.
You know what? I've
It
tried
did not work
similar.
for Strathmore, but I want to see it work for you.
Scream at the dirt.
I want to see it work for you.
No, it's fine.
the rocks are like,
so you
nope.
run over, you kick the rocks. And debris goes flying everywhere through this station.
Rocks.
Just...
Puny rocks.
And there is Biggs, laying on the ground, waiting for you.
Are you there? Are you happy?
No. Baby, pick me up.
You're welcome.
I didn't say thank you yet.
You never say thank you.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
it's a rabbit hole, really. We're getting into...
Another tally for Magni.
Now, he kicks these rocks really hard, and you notice that some of the rocks go blasting through the wall because you've kicked them so hard. But none of the atmosphere starts to get sucked out, but you do realize that this rock is heading straight for this other big chunk of debris that's floating around. Everybody, roll evasion.
Telling you, roll in here, man. With this dice.
I gotta roll a Magni.
This is the Iratus dice. It's different.
It really is.
Right. Zazzle rolled a 20.
Is this AoE?
Yes.
So, who do I roll for first, Thulgrim or Maziel?
29.
Yeah, just worry about Maziel.
Worry about Maziel? Okay. Well, I'm going to give you the chip back. Because I'm not failing that miserably.
Oh, no.
Trying to
If it had been Fulgrim, it would have been okay. You can take it.
Mm-hmm. That is much better. That's a 31.
Nice. 29, 31. Zazel, what did you have?
Zazel has a 25 total.
And Zix?
Zix has a 13.
That sucks. Okay. Moving right along. As you're all standing there talking to each other and trying to deliberate what's going on. Why am I hungover? Where are we going? Why do you keep talking so loud to me, Hand? This big chunk of all of these rocks comes flying out of this other floating piece of debris. It looks like a station, like a chunk of a space station. And these rocks just come like like a meteor shower. Just Zix.
Yeah. With my 3 health.
You all just hear a faint. Yeah.
I'm about to start playing Zazel.
It's potential. 6 would be the damage coming in at you.
Oh, cool. I've got 1 health.
So everybody's like sitting there and they start running and like getting out of the way. And Zix is so worried about his brother. His brother, like he shoves him out of the way. And then all of a sudden this ping. His armor tries to react to it, but it isn't quick enough. As he hits the ground, he's got blood coming out of his head. Oh.
That was actually using my psychokinesis.
So as you hear like this,
deflect.
You never say thank you. And of course you hear, yeah, Wilhelm.
Biggs, did you hear that?
I stopped listening when you started talking.
I
mean, you buy me flowers or something. Maybe we'll talk about it more later.
I appreciate the silence.
Oh, I see. Fine. Listen to the cold shoulder.
Okay,
Is he
try
with
killing
us-
things
is
without
he
me.
with us yet?
No, he's not.
No, but you do hear some voices, I guess,
Yeah.
coming from an undisclosed location.
We can hear the sword too.
Yes. I don't know.
No, you can't hear it.
No, you can't hear it. It's just him.
It's just like his gauntlet.
It's imaginary
It's just
weapon
like-
voices.
Did I remember it being?
I don't know. Could happen.
there's a lot of them on Valos.
Talking Weapons of Valos, yes. It's an actual series we're going to start running. All the weapons are in psychotherapy.
Yeah, maybe I should.
Not even the warriors, just the weapons. He flung me at this wall.
That's nothing. Mine rode on me.
No, listen to this. So there was this big, postulant, oozing monster. Of course, he doesn't want to stick his hand in it. What does he do? He stabs me into it. Face first!
Yeah, I don't want to hear.
For more
what-
information on that,
I don't
check
want to
out
hear
our
what the
Valos
gauntlet
series.
has to say.
All right, so yeah, you hear. I'm right here looking at you, Bib. So, do you have anything you want to
I'm
roll
with you.
for?
The sword seems real.
No. So you're on the big chunk of debris.
Yeah.
Bunch of meteorites just came and hit around everybody. You all moved. He got hit in the head, and you're still
know.
hearing a voice coming from the distance.
From the direction that the
Can I just
rocks came from.
He's tiny. Can I just throw him in my bag to protect him? Don't eat
I
the
was
bricks.
currently helping my brother try to overcome a virus.
I can't throw you both in there, but he can come with us. But you're the one with only 1 health, right? Isn't he legit? He's good to go.
Yeah, he's currently good.
I mean,
to
as a
go.
person, you would know that he looks like he's hurt.
Well, he's bleeding from his head, right? You said he was bleeding from his head. I don't have any med packs, but you can totally ride in my bag if you want to. We're gonna go find these voices. Your dude can come with us, but he cannot ride in my pack. I do not trust him, and he's gonna walk in front of me.
Have we made it to another turn to where I can turn down the countdown?
If she's not doing anything other than just trying to make a move.
Well, I think we're going to go check this dude out. Right?
If she's just making movements, then yeah, it's your turn.
So yeah. Now I'll probably stay with Zazzle and try to keep assisting him to...
He can't come with us?
I have to... He can be walking with us, but
yeah.
I'm trying to assist him in figuring out how to make the
mana
converter work.
Right. Yeah, he got the disease from the robot chick.
Yeah, he picked up a disease from her.
Yeah.
We can all walk this way, right, while we do that?
That's not technically how it happened, but yes, he's got a disease that she had as well.
It's not...
It's the robot chick disease.
She's not the disease.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
I beg to differ. She's creepy.
So, the end of this turn for me is when my precog ends. So let's see how this goes.
You want to let it ride, or you want to turn back the time?
I don't want to re-remember everything.
So far, he just kind of had a cosmetic upgrade, and he keeps talking to his hand.
He put on a glove, and he keeps talking to himself.
I've been mostly distracted, but we seem to have a plan that appears to be doable. I
think there might be some horns growing out of his helmet or something. Who knows? Just little spikes. Start out fledgling spikes.
But it's probably fine.
Just like...
Yeah, it's nothing to worry about.
He did mention something about killing a god, but there's no chance that we make it back to our plane.
I think he said all or most. I don't know.
There's no chance that we make it back to our plane where he could hurt our gods. So it's fine.
This is fine, yeah.
I don't want to lose the progress on getting rid of the virus.
Okay.
So I will probably let this ride.
Sounds good to me.
And...
Like in my bag, or like you're going to stay here?
Like I'm letting the... I'm not going to rewind time.
He's going to take the damage and not rewind time. So your brother would be walking with thumb in his hand and the mana capacitor, and he's trying to figure out how to wire them together. So
what we will probably end up having to do is put Tom Thumb into the capacitor.
We will see how that works. You are also closely shadowed by John the Red. Yes. He seems to stay with Tom Thumb.
Gotcha.
And Sam just kind of lurks behind in his trench coat. He keeps flapping it different directions, going, "I'm a hero! And a god, have you not heard? Have you not heard of me? I'm God, from where we're from. Kind of a big deal."
I'm not giving him any more mana.
The kittens, look at the kittens.
He's still got a coat full.
They're flying.
Maybe he forgot.
All right, Bones.
So this is gone.
Back to you.
They
seem to be walking towards this floating installation that had
I'm kind of cranky that
rocks shot out
in
at
my backpack.
That I didn't get in your backpack?
Let's see if I can perceive what was...
But I need to be out so that I can assist my friend.
Okay.
My brother.
Just give me the chip. I have no more chips.
What'd you get?
My wisdom's a 3, and I rolled a 1, so it's a 4. That's what I perceive. I perceive nothing.
So yeah, this is fine.
I perceive nothing like all the time, dude. Don't even worry about it.
So as you're looking around, trying to figure out what's going on,
right? Yeah, that is a 1.
As the old saying goes, out of sight, out of mind.
As you're looking around trying to figure out what's going on, and you're trying to get like your sniper senses about you to try and perceive what may have launched all of those rocks in your general direction. Basically, you just hear this, "Oi, listen, I'm going to show you something real quick. Take you on a quick ride through time. I'll plug you into my memories." What you guys see is he's just walking around and goes, "What?" and falls forward. Just looks at his hand and then falls forward.
What just happened?
Ah! The precog. I didn't see that.
Now, what would Thulgrim be doing?
Actually, Zix is just like, I didn't see that coming.
What would Thulgrim do?
With
It's on my my bracelet. WWTD. What would Thulgrim do?
Hey, is the skull guy okay? He just kind of fell over.
Not usually, no.
Nobody knows. You see the hand is still like
I haven't understood a lot of his decisions.
and dragging the body forward.
fascinating.
Rather peculiar. He just kind of strokes his beard for a second. Oh yeah, there are rocks that kind of flew towards our way. Do you want me to roll to see if I can perceive with him?
You can either perceive with them or however Thulgrim would do it. You fly straight at it or perceive it or whatever.
He'd perceive it at this point. He's a bit wiser, I would think.
He's read a book.
He's read a lot of books. He had the helm of whatever.
The last I remember, he wore his thinking cap.
Yeah, he's way smarter.
He doesn't have his thinking cap anymore.
He didn't bring the helm of all
But
thought.
it had to have made him smarter, even without it.
It
The
just
dice
made him
say
enjoy
no.
reading.
How bad was
The
it?
dice say
It was a
no?
6.
Yeah, no, he has no
Ah.
clue. Rocks fly through space. It's what happens. I've read it in a book.
I think.
It's almost working against him. He's like, nope, seen this. It had a picture right next to it. That's what happened.
Yep.
No
Makes
need
sense.
to even look in this general direction.
Meanwhile, Zazzle briefly got distracted from the orb by the gauntlet just pulling a body.
Now,
I
Maggie,
don't think he's
inside the
unconscious.
installation, you do hear some voices coming from outside, especially like this boisterous, loud, booming voice. Almost sounds like thunder.
Well, I'll go look over. Go look over the edge, or go look through peep through the hole.
Yeah. I guess just give me a perception roll to see how much you can peep.
Peeping. All right, so that is a 9. It's off of wisdom.
Yeah, with your 9, so that's 18 plus you have
18.
perception, so that's a 1, so that's 20. So you look through, and you, sir, would actually probably be able to remember what Thulgrim looks like. And
This just looks like an
looks
older version.
Thulgrim, yeah. Old man Thulgrim.
Okay.
Older, wiser. He seems to be surrounded by people. One of them looks like he could be John the Red, but he's definitely updated his style and fashion sense. You see 2 midgets limping along with what looks like a grenade in their hand and a little gold man riding atop of it. Another one made of lightning wearing a trench coat.
It's not the weirdest.
A lady who's quite tiny and fit with a backpack the size of a bar.
A lady.
It is not the size of a bar.
It's got a bar
not that
inside of it. Never
big.
mind.
There's some bottles of booze.
She calls it 10 Forest.
It's like if you went backpacking. Like, it's not that big. Just
But
a
it's bigger on
backpacking
the
bag.
inside.
It's bigger on the inside. It's got all of her booze.
Booze with a Z.
Booze. Boozy.
It's not that big, dude.
Yes.
It can fit like him if he wanted to ride in it, but he doesn't.
Because I'm busy saving my brother.
Anyway, it's up to you at that point. What you would do.
Biggs. I think I recognize these 2 gentlemen down here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
all I
but
need.
see, you don't listen.
That's all I need.
See, I was talking to you, and then you just didn't want to talk to me. So fine, whatever. You recognize them, go talk to them.
What is talking right now?
Nothing. You
Biggs.
can hear her. You can hear her.
Who are you talking to?
Biggs.
She yells across the yard.
It's my sword.
You're
You
talking,
inside that peephole! What are you talking to?
Imbued with the soul of
You're
my
talking to your sword.
ex-girlfriend.
You're talking to your sword that's your ex-girlfriend?
Yeah.
You hear from inside this hole in a wall.
Should we just leave this guy here? I don't know.
You don't even know I'm here. I see you.
We're talking to you!
You are talking to him as a
You are
person,
talking to
but
him.
like as a character, you're several yards away and he's inside of a
I'm
wall.
on a totally different floating piece of concrete or rock. But I recognize...
You do hear, like, there's a voice coming
I
from
recognize Fulgrim and John, so I'm probably going to just, like,
How can he see? If I can't see him, how can he see them?
He's looking through a peephole.
Oh, he's peeping. That's so creepy. Oh! I have so many problems with everything that's happening right now.
Well,
all right.
Biggs would have done it, but she doesn't have eyeballs.
Yes. That's another thing that's going to come up in that psychotherapy session for the Weapons of Talos.
I'll just find like a bigger open area to poke my head through and like wave at them. Hey guys!
So Tolgrim would be like walking and like staring around in circles and hears like, "Hey you guys!
It's me from work.
I know him." And that's when you see this strapping gentleman, large with the blonde hair, got the bangs cut. He's got a large sword extending from his back.
Wait a minute, I don't recognize him. He's always freshly bathed.
Huh? Oh, wiggle waggle my eyebrows. Hold on a second. Yeah, that's the rubber ducky guy.
The what?
The rubber ducky guy.
He has a rubber ducky?
When I first met him, yeah. There's some demons, some other fellow with an angry disposition, knocked out soul. I mean, like, hard. Just like, hey, guess what? And then he fell down, and I was like, oh. And then I jumped through a hole in my cloak.
You're babbling.
What?
Rubber duckies?
Rubber Ducky. That's his name. His name's Rubber Ducky.
Because I'm the one.
Do you know his name?
I make that.
It cannot be Rubber Ducky. Do you know his name?
Great no powerful Rubber Ducky, how is your day?
I don't think that's his name.
That can't be
That's
his name.
got to be his name. RD? Maybe he went by RD for short. RD! Sorry.
Who are you?
I just traveled through this void portal. I see you
hate
have one
those.
too.
We hate void portals.
You get used to them.
I have pockets.
What is your name?
RD,
I
I
am
told you.
Magni Agnar.
That's what I
That
said.
is not close to RD.
That's exactly what I said.
Magni, that's... Yes, I remember you now.
What do you remember about him? Are you stuck?
Very tall and
You
always
remember-
bathed.
Are you stuck in there?
Rubber duckies, he's afraid of them. That's what it
He's
is.
just poking his head out. Are you stuck?
I mean, we're just shouting at each other. I don't think I'm stuck.
Hold on! You see John the Red jump up, he takes his cloak, throws it around himself, and then disappears. Magni!
John!
Hola, ¿cómo está?
I see you got a new coat.
Well, it's old material, new fashion.
Looking good.
I trimmed my hair, kept my beard long, though. I see you look the same.
Yes. And you are now the second most handsome man in Heavenscape.
I'll take it.
Congratulations.
There was a baby once. He was pretty charming looking. He had no beard, so I left him behind. So, in here, what are we doing in here? What's happening? Wiggle waggle my eyebrows.
I don't know. I just woke up here, which seems to happen a lot.
That is common with you, yes. My.
I hope you liked this week's episode of Project Paradox. If you did, make sure to head on over to our website at www.SaturdayNightGamingLLC.com and check out all of our other content. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. And as always, I hope you have a fantastic week. Until next time, this is Laura Hibbard with Saturday Night